The United States has a population of about 322 million people. China's population is almost 5 times larger at over 1.4 billion. But in this video, we will tell you why this fact alone is not as impressive as it seems. Because when it comes to the workforce, America is winning. And with each passing year, the gap between the two countries is only getting bigger. In the US, 157 million people have a job. In China, 292 million people have a job. Again, a big difference, but not as big as you might think considering the size of China's population. As people live longer, they are less likely to work. The wealthy can afford to send their children to good schools and universities where they will get better jobs. The poor, on the other hand, often struggle to make ends meet and may not have the opportunity to invest in their children's education. This creates a cycle of poverty that is difficult to break. In the US, the median retirement age is around 62. In China, it's around 60. With an increasing number of elderly people, fewer people are available to fill jobs. That means that around 31% of China's working age population has a job. In the US, that number is around 61%. That's almost double. And by 2050, it is estimated that the number of workers will be half of what it is today. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates. That means that China will have a much smaller workforce than the US and other developed countries. So let us take a look at some staggering facts and figures that will help you understand the real difference. Okay? So right now, there are more than 8 million fewer people working in China than there are in the US. The reasons for this are a shrinking population, an aging population, and a growing wealth gap. We'll explain how each of these factors play a role in reducing China's workforce. But first, let's start with the basics. In the US, the working age population is 258 million people. That's everyone from 16 to 64 years old. In China, the working age population is 947 million, which might seem like a lot more than the US, and it is. But remember that China has 4 times as many people overall. So when you compare it to the US, as a percentage of the total population, the numbers are fairly similar. Now let's talk about the number of people who are actually employed. So what's going on here? Why are so many people in China sitting out? Well, there are several factors at play. First, China's population has been shrinking in recent years. For decades, China's population growth was incredibly fast. But in 2016, the government introduced a 2-child policy. This allowed families to have 2 children instead of 1, which helped to slow down population growth. By 2021, the growth rate had completely turned around and China was facing a population decline. The second factor is an aging population. And finally, there's the wealth gap. As China has become wealthier, the gap between the rich and poor has grown. As a result of these factors, China's workforce has been shrinking in recent years. Well, that's all for this video. Let us know in the comments below if you found it helpful.